there were a set of twins that were left here. And the dad, I understand, was at work, and the mother is still in the hospital. But it's hard to say anything other than to pray for the family and ask Baltimore to pray for the family. I want to take a moment to thank our fire department, because they were on the scene in just about 3 minutes, and as you well know, there are 2 fire departments really close. And I was informed that when they got here, the fire was so intense that it melted one of the cars that were parked right in front of the door, and we sustained some damages as well. I understand that the mother and 2 other children are still in the hospital, and also the 8-year-old is about to be released. I'll turn it over to the fire department, but I can tell you that this really hurts deeply. Any loss is painful, but the loss of children pains you even more deeply, because we know that these are young, 9 to, and you'll give them more detail, 9 months to 11 years of age. Babies who've not even begun to live their life. And a mother that we know works very hard, and a dad who happened to have been at work at the time. So again, I ask you all to pray for Baltimore, to pray for this family. And we want to make sure that whatever we can do to lift this family up in the days to follow, that we as citizens of Baltimore will do that. I can't imagine the pain of a mother or a father who has to suffer this kind of loss.
What I'd like to do at this time is give you a bit of an update of the children and ages and genders of the children. As you know, we transported the mother, who was still in critical condition, at the hospital, and she had 3 children that were at the hospital as well. 2 of them are still in critical condition. That would be the age is 4 and 5. They're both boys, young boys. And the 8-year-old female, fortunately, we've gotten good news, is in real good shape and possibly will be released shortly.
She's the one who brought the 2 out?
She is, yes. This is the 8-year-old female actually assisted in bringing the 5 and 4-year-old out along with the mother. The unaccounted for ones, it's a 9-year-old male, a 2-year-old male, 2 3-year-old females. It was a set of twins. I have a 10-year-old female and an 11-year-old female.
It was a 9-month.
I'm sorry, it was a 9-month, not 9. Thank you, Madam Mayor. I appreciate that. It was
a
9-month, not 9-year-old. 9-month-old. It's a 9-month-old male. These are all the ones that are unaccounted for. However, we have at this time recovered 1 body at this time, unable to determine the actual gender of the one that we've recovered at this time. We will be going through the debris. It's going to be a very, very slow process. We're trying not to disturb any of the remains, so it's going to be what we call a hand dig. Our firefighters will be just digging through the debris, just using their hands and trying to discover the rest of the remains.